Anadromous salmon provide numerous services to both freshwater and saltwater ecosystems. Just some of the many ecosystem services of salmon include providing nutrients to the freshwater and serving as food for many aquatic and terrestrial species. Due to the importance of salmon, it is of utmost importance to create suitable habitats for their survival and spawning. Overall, salmon abundance in freshwater is going down as time goes on, and part of this reason is due to large structures such as dams. As we all know, spawning is a very important part of the salmon life cycle, and they need to travel both upstream and downstream in freshwater habitats in order to find optimal spawning locations, as well as to return to the ocean. However, sometimes these routes to get to optimal spawning locations and back to the ocean are blocked by large constructions such as dams. These dams cause many changes to the river ecosystem that affect the life cycle of salmon, and fish cannot get over these large structures without help.
Hydrologic dams and poorly designed watercourse crossings prevent salmon from traveling upstream. When they cannot travel upstream, they are not able to spawn, and they cannot carry out their service to the ecosystem, leading to many detrimental effects.
So why is this such a large issue? Salmon are considered keystone species, meaning that they are integral for the health of the entire ecosystem. Not only do they provide food for various animals, they are important for stream bed stabilization. How do salmon stabilize streams, you ask? It all comes down to nitrogen, a critical nutrient for plant growth. Salmon are one of the primary contributors of nitrogen to the ecosystem, and they do this through decomposition. When salmon die, they are washed up on the sides of streams or decomposed in the water. The nitrogen in their bodies is taken up by plant roots along the stream channel. These plants stabilize the sides of the channel with their roots, slowing the rate of erosion. Additionally, bears and other predators spread salmon nitrogen deep into the forest, aiding vegetative growth. So what happens if salmon can't make it home? It can often lead to an ecological disaster. If the salmon are not contributing nitrogen to the riparian ecosystem, there will be losses in plant cover. Plants provide shade that reduces the water temperature and thereby increases the quality of aquatic habitat. A reduction in riparian vegetation will result in increased surface runoff, erosion, and downcutting. Additionally, there will be a lower contribution of LWD, which is a critical component of aquatic habitat and overall stream health. These detrimental effects can have implications for hundreds of miles. If the salmon are not spawning, they will not be going to the ocean, therefore disrupting the food web.
But don't worry, because as we found out recently, America is on it.
I'm Ben Tracy in Washington State, where we're going to introduce you to a pretty sweet piece of technology known as the Salmon Cannon.
The Salmon Cannon is a new solution developed by Whoosh Innovations and has great potential to help fish over barriers like dams and move upstream. Much like its name, a salmon cannon is centered around a tube that takes in fish from one end and shoots it out the other. Inside the tube, differential pressures push the fish along a flexible hydrated tube, helping it travel around 22 miles per hour to the other side of the barrier. When running at full capacity, this machine can fling around 50,000 fish upstream a day. Although fish reaching the barriers could be manually inserted into the tubes to be shot to the other side, in a natural setting, this technology relies on the curiosity and courage of the fish to semi-voluntarily enter into the tubing. To encourage entry, the tube is designed to be camouflaged as an attractive habitat. This technology is safer for fish compared to solutions such as a fish ladder or physical transport. Unlike the salmon cannon, only certain fish are able to make it up and down the fish ladder, and not all fish are able to survive the truck trip up and down the stream. Furthermore, this salmon cannon is also cheaper than those other solutions. The salmon cannon has been seen to have great potential to assist migration of salmonids and is already in place in places like Norway and selected locations across the US.